Hey, welcome back, everybody. My name's Token D Rock here with another stream slash video. Hopefully, all of you had a wonderful evening last night slash night. Got some rest. It's Thursday, October 20th, 2022, 9:31 a.m. Central Standard Time for watching us live. Overall, crypto market cap hasn't moved a whole lot in the past 24 hours. It is sitting right now at $927 billion. Bitcoin dominance at Bitcoin dominance sitting at 39.9%. ETH dominance sitting at 17.3%. We can see that Bitcoin right now is sitting just above $19,300. ETH sitting just above 1,300. Binance coin at 273. Cardano at 35 cents. Solana at $29. Matic at 84 cents, Polkadot at 613. I'm gonna go into the altcoins. They can still drop 50%, you guys. So don't get too excited, trigger happy with blowing all your money on altcoins because they can still drop quite a bit. Dow Jones right now sitting at 1.02% up for the day, up 311.24 points. As you can see, like clockwork, the bears took over the market in the first hour of the sorry of today. Basically, they dumped the price down below, just below 18,900. So if you had some limit orders, you were able to scoop up some Bitcoin. I unfortunately fell asleep, I believe, just a little bit before this or a little bit after this, and I didn't really check my phone, so I didn't really see this. Otherwise, I would have bought a little bit of Bitcoin, to be honest, because I think that's my new accumulation zone. At least uh, small amounts, right under 19K. I think that's a great bargain, but that's just me. Again, bulls need to break out of this zone to reach new highs. And again, remember, Bitcoin has a lot of room to fall, you guys. If it goes down to this line, be sitting 73.834% down from its all-time high. And again, just need to remind you guys so you don't get wrecked. The reality is that Bitcoin dropped over 80% last bear market. We're talking down like 84, 85%. And considering everything that's going on between the Federal Reserve rate hiking like crazy, we're going to discuss that a little bit later in the video. And you have the other things going on in the world between possibility of China invading Taiwan and claiming it's its own part of the country. Then we have the war in Ukraine, which is causing energy problems over in Europe. Things are just not looking good, you guys. So to think that Bitcoin can't come to these lower price points, I'm sorry, but you're naive and you don't know what can happen with all the volatility going on. I mean, if even if Bitcoin doesn't go down as much as it did last cycle, let's say it goes down here 13K. We're talking over a $5,000 drop, almost 6,000 to be honest. It's actually a little bit over 6,000. We're talking over like a 30% drop for Bitcoin potentially. I'm not saying it's going to happen. It could happen. So you need to play both sides of the market. If you anticipate this, you might want to hold off on buying the altcoins, because if Bitcoin takes a 30% shit, the altcoins will bleed even more. ETH, if Bitcoin drops down to 13K, I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. ETH is probably coming down to 700 bucks. Maybe even 650 or something like that. It's going to be down roughly 85% from its all-time high. Like no questions asked. Maybe it might be 800, like bullish scenario. And then, oh my God, Binance Coin. We talked about this yesterday. Binance Coin is overvalued, you guys. So I personally am probably not going to be buying very much here in the short term until we get down here, until we get below $100. I'm probably not going to be DCAing very much into Binance Coin because it's overvalued. It's down less from its all-time high than Bitcoin. That should tell you everything you need to know about Binance Coin. It's overvalued. Yes, Binance is building during the bear market, which is great to see, but it's overvalued. How is Binance Coin down less from its all-time high than Bitcoin? Like, come on, you guys. Bitcoin has a way bigger market cap. Look at this. $370 billion dollars compared to 43. Let's slow down. Just a little bit below $44 billion dollars. Binance Coin is like an has an eighth or like a ninth of the market cap of Bitcoin. Okay? To think it can't come crashing down to below $100, maybe even down below $75, down like 90%. Come on, you guys. Let's be realistic here. Matic, I don't know what to think about Matic. It's down more than Binance Coin, so I think it has less it can fall a bit less, so to speak. And Matic's going to be potentially a huge gaming basically a gaming blockchain. Like they're partnered with Disney, they're partnering with so many other companies gaming wise. So I think Matic's going to be pretty big, but it's only down like 73%, you guys. Like I think it can still fall down here. I'm probably going to accumulate a decent amount below 60 cents. And then if we see, a 35-cent Matic or like even like a 40-cent Matic, I'm going to go hard in Matic because personally I like it more than Solana and Ethereum. That's just my personal opinion. I can make a detailed video about that later, but I like Matic. Algo is down over 90%, you guys. Look at this. Let's go down to Algorand. It's down here, number like 30, right? Yeah, 29. It's down 90%, you guys. Again, it can still fall. It can still fall below 18 cents and it'd be down almost 95% from its all-time high. So let that sink in. We're sitting at 31 cents right now. So if the market dumps, let's say Bitcoin drops 10%, Algo could probably come down here somewhere, to be honest. Like 20 cents, 20 to 25 cents. I think that's definitely in the cards if Bitcoin were to drop just 10 to 20%, not even the whole whopping 30% that we've discussed possibly happening. Cardano, another player another altcoin that I'm watching. I want to be accumulating below 30 cents personally. That's where I want to be accumulating because I remember buying Cardano in 2021. It actually lagged a lot in the bull run. It was holding below I think like 30 cents for the longest time, and then it finally had a parabolic run where I think we saw like $1.68 or something. That was before the all-time high of like $3.15. So all I'm trying to explain to you guys is that altcoins can still drop 50%. So be careful with DCAing large sums of money because these altcoins can still bleed quite a bit. Again, are we going to get down to $300 what's it called? Ethereum? I doubt it. I really doubt it, but I mean weirder things have happened. So let's not be stupid with our money. Anyways, headed over to Twitter for some news for the day. Bitcoin is a separation of money and state. People who want to ban Bitcoin are the same people Bitcoin protects you from. Changed my mind. I like this tweet. So I'm sharing it with you guys. Justin, Japan to allow crypto exchanges to list coins without a screening process. Bloomberg reports. That's pretty interesting. Bitcoin buys you time. If Bitcoin were to hit $1 million a piece, price by 2030, that buys you 50x on the labor hours you put in at rates today. In other words, by buying Bitcoin, you're buying your future labor hours today at pennies and saving your time, opening it for friends, family, or anything you'd want to spend it on. Great way of putting it. I've honestly never thought about it this exact way, but I like the perspective. Obviously, a lot can happen between now and 2030. Is Bitcoin going to $1 million per price? I do not think so. I think maybe in like 20. Hmm. Again, this is just speculating, guys. We're not. This is not to be taken as financial advice, but I think 2030. Let's see. If the next bull runs 2025, and then potentially bleeding into 2026, potentially because lengthened cycles. Um, Maybe like 2035 or something like that. But then again, I mean, a lot stranger things have happened, and we also have to take into account with everything that's going on in the world. People are losing faith in fiat currency. Pardon me, at an accelerated rate. So, I mean, 2030 could happen, but I think it might be 2035 or something like that. I think we're at least over a decade, just a little bit over a decade out. Justin, $510 million worth of Bitcoin options expire Friday. That may be why we're actually kind of seeing this, not these big moves out of Bitcoin that we're kind of used to. I mean, granted, we are in a bear market, but with this expiration coming, we could see maybe like could see Bitcoin rally up here to basically nuke the people who bet on Bitcoin not being above maybe 19,000. Here, let's see. Maybe the expiration set at like 20,000 or something, and Bitcoin has a rally up there. Maybe those people get nuked. I don't think Bitcoin's going to have a massive rally like that here in the next 24 hours. I think it's more likely to go like somewhere like this. And then, I don't know. That's just my opinion. And that's obviously a wrong projection because over here where we landed was Sunday. But that's just my opinion. What do you guys think? Let me know down below in the comments section. Curious to hear what you guys say. Coming up on the 1 year anniversary of when I told my family to buy Bitcoin for $50,000 during Thanksgiving dinner. I can kind of relate. It wasn't Thanksgiving dinner or anything, but my mom bought some Bitcoin at 30 and like $40,000, and she hates me for it. And it happened to take place on Voyager. If you know anything about what's going on with Voyager, Voyager is not in a good spot. They went bankrupt. It looks like FTX may buy them out, and make coin holders up up to like 50% whole, which is better than what I was expecting. But again, we'll see how it plays out. It's not definitive yet. Fed's Bullard says if inflation does not fall as predicted, we must act. No shit, Sherlock. Fed's Bullard also says the Fed could decide to move the 2023 tightening into 2022. So what is this? What is this illustrating here, you guys? Well, the Federal Reserve just a few weeks ago said that they were going to do somewhere between 100 basis points and 125 basis points going into the end of the year. And we know that there are two FOMC meetings between now and the end of the year. So you'd have either two FOMC meetings being 50 basis point rate hikes each, or you'd have one of the meetings be 50 basis points and the other one be 75. But if they're going to include some of the tightening from 2023 in these last two FOMC meetings, could we see a full percentage point or 100 basis points of the next Fed meeting? If so, you better believe Bitcoin's at least going here, at least, because uh, okay, maybe that's a little dramatic, but right around here, we're gonna at least retest these lows, so to speak, um, at some point in the next 3 months. I'd say it just looks like Bitcoin's fizzling out. I mean, if we look at the picture, the bigger picture, it just looks like a downtrend. You know, we bounced from here, and it's a bear flag. I'm sorry. I hate to say that, but it's a bear flag, and it looks like Bitcoin is getting to the end of its line, so to speak. And let's say it dumps now, and then we have the Fed rate hike, and it's 100 basis points or full percentage point. Could we see Bitcoin get nuked? I mean, it's possible. Again, looking at these lower price points, are we looking at $14,000 Bitcoin? I don't know. I'm not telling you one way or another, but we have to anticipate all scenarios. Fed's Kashkari says the rise of undershooting rate hikes is greater than the risk of overshooting. Again, illustrating that they're not afraid to nuke the markets a bit more. Um, I heard something like we're only down like 25 or 30% from the all-time high, not Bitcoin. I'm talking about the stock market and such. So they've said that the drops in each um what's called bear market, so to speak, recession or whatever, a lot of these recessions are down over 30-40%. So we still have a ways to go. um so be ready. Just in average 30-year mortgage rate hits 7.22%, a 22-year high. U.S. 10-year Treasury yield rises to 4.12%, highest since 2008. Again, what happened in 2008? Start of the recession. Not good, you guys. Dominoes starting to fall. Lance Lambert says the Las Vegas housing market is seeing around 30 realtor withdrawals per day. That's according to Christie Sells LV. It says this is coming from Christie Sells LV. Tells Fortune magazine saying the buyer pool has for the most part dried up. Again, Federal Reserve, the whole point of these rate hikes is to kill demand, whether it's in the housing market, the auto loan market, all these markets, they're trying to kill demand. They're trying to make more people unemployed. It sounds really evil, and but that's what they're doing. Gas and here's kind of a silver lining. Gas and electricity prices are dropping fast in Europe right now, and they are likely going to drop further. What is going on? It's kind of a thread. I'll just kind of go through this a little bit for you guys. Natural gas prices have dropped about over 300 euros per megawatt to levels just north of 50 euros, and day ahead prices are even lower in many areas of Europe. Prices in Spain have dropped as low as 27 euros per megawatt for gas, as there is currently a queue of ships waiting to offload outside of Spanish LNG ports to let LNG within day prices to trade sub 25 below the PVB price, as LNG operators are trying to get more room for the LNG waiting offshore. Okay, so looks like oil's getting cheaper, or gas and electricity prices are dropping over in Europe for the short term. Is this a lower high before things go even higher than they were just, a week or two ago? Time will tell. But I hope you guys enjoy the stream again. I hope I didn't discourage you guys from investing entirely, but we need to be realistic with the market, you guys. These altcoins, they're still a bit overvalued. They still can be beaten to death. And I'm sorry, but this guy in particular, he can take at least like a 50% haircut. No questions asked. Like if Bitcoin gets nuked and it goes down here, I'm sorry, but Binance Coin is going to take a massive shit. So be careful. Hope you guys enjoy the stream. If you're over on YouTube, please like and subscribe. If you enjoy the content, please share. Hit the notification bell to be notified when we go live next. We will be live tomorrow, roughly same time, 9:30, 9:45 a.m. Central Standard Time. So if you want to see more of this, come back then. And until then, guys.